Hey collective, love and light. It's kind of late where I am, and yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling the vibe of love and more, right? But there's some stagnancy, maybe some question of, if or maybe when you and this person could be or will be or are on the same page. So we're going to take a look at that. All right. Ooh, okay. So if this is someone wondering, like, hey, is my person on the same page about children? All right. Somebody's coming through to say, hey, I'd like to talk about the fact that they want that with you. Okay. This person, whoever this is, okay, whoever's energy this is coming through, whether divine masculine or divine feminine, they're quite possessive. I'm also hearing Libran energy. This person could actually be obsessed with you, okay? But now is not the right time, right? There's that like wah, 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 kind of energy, right? It's like, oh, the ball has been dropped, perhaps, right? We get that as well. So we're gonna take a look. Who all energies in this pile here? By pile, I mean that literally. I don't know what happened to my cards here, so here we are. Okay, picking up the pieces, perhaps, right? Nothing just happens, folks, on the channel, whether you can see it or not, right? Ooh, yeah, there could be some disgruntled energy about order or lack thereof, or perceived lack thereof, surrounding a connection or someone's headspace in general, right? As to why there's question as to whether or not you can be, will be, or are on the same page. Could be the case. One or more of you in the connection really needs to actually take a closer look here at what's going on. What kind of, energy are you producing or tolerating or co-creating, right? And are you okay with that? That's definitely a channeled message coming through. And also pairing quite nicely with this synchronicity of disorder amongst the cards here. And yet we've got this obsession energy. What is this? Man, this could be your twin flame. For those that resonate, yeah, there's that synchronicity. The audio just got weird AF. And this card indicates several lives that are running in parallel, okay? There's that disgruntled, fragmented energy, actually, is probably a better version of tag words to describe this, and I can't make it up. This is a twin flame connection. Could be saying 10-10, right? And of course, you're here to learn and grow your soul. So, irregardless of what kind of meat suit you're operating out of, and there are many, right? There are multiples, at least two. Okay, those that know. And this is to, help you do what you came here to do. Raise spiritual awareness, yes, but ultimately learn and grow your soul. Apparently you guys do have the ability to be on the same page, because we've got mirroring energy. However, I am noticing what is really likened to that of the energy block of the throat chakra. You could be teaching this person lessons. Makes sense. It's kind of giving, let's erase the could be and insert are. You are teaching this person spiritual lessons. Makes sense because you're here to learn and grow your soul. And for those that are wondering, you're owed the apology, perhaps. Will it come in? It seems to be the case. It's coming through this reading, at least. I'm sorry, my love, is what this card states, okay? All right. Let's see what this person likes about you. To help you identify who this might be, we'll take a look at chart placements as well, of course. as well as initials. In due time, there's some energy of like, hey, 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 you gotta be patient, right? As well as gentle. You got to get into that goddess energy so that you can attract and not chase. And I'm speaking energy, not genitalia, folks. So literally king seated atop your throne. All right, staff and all, mighty rod, perhaps. You still got to know you can embody that goddess energy if you want to. Just saying. Those that know. I'm looking at another 10 here, as well as a few threes. I say that because I've got a 3 and a 6, reducing to 33 perhaps, right? So you could be seeing 333, working with Ascended Master energy, namely that of Yeshua. All right. This could be an LGBTQ plus situation, ship or connection, ship or twin flame journey, ship or spaceship. No, let me stop. Because I have 2 queens out here. Okay, let's see. So they are the queens of swords and pentacles. Yeah. I also see a page. No. Yep, page of wands. And a 10 of wands here. As well as 6 of cups. All right, so this is like, even if you're like, hey, listen, love, listen, Cinetha Jade, I'm 1010% certain this is not my twin flame. I need you to know this is then like the utmost tier just beneath that level of hierarchy, level of soulmate, okay? With the 6 of cups coming out here as well. And this beautiful, mighty rod, dare I say, the Ace of Wands, okay? Also coming out. So this is pretty telling of the energy, perhaps the history, right? And now we're going to hone in on more specificities involving what this person likes about you, to hone in on it, whether or not this is the person on your mind at this point, right? Right. So take the energy as it resonates, okay? Trust your intuition. It trumps any reader's reading, okay? All right, now let me just look at this here, okay? So some of you, this is somebody that would say something to the effect of like, you make me complete, right? Or we fit nicely together, right? Maybe this is somebody you've put a puzzle together with. Okay, that's cute. It doesn't have to be the case though, collective. Be mindful, okay? And this is somebody that, if they're being honest, okay, this could be a hidden truth, right? But you are literally on their mind at the end of each night, okay? So, lucid dreaming, shifting, manifestation techniques also come to mind. So be mindful to call your energy back, okay? Because this person could be tugging on it quite nicely, right? Because again, they want this new beginning. They're passionate about it. And I dare you are too, with this being a high level hierarchy soulmate, okay? Whether guy, girl, what have you, whether part of the LGBTQ plus community or not, okay? And this person really does want to come in a serious, like, offer of love, offer of companionship, and or offer of, just being willing to surrender to communication, right? To consistency of connectivity, right? And this could be big for someone like this, right? Someone on your mind, perhaps, okay? Because this may be somebody that the general community or their family, right? Friends and family come to mind, right? Would look and say, oh, like... Not like, wait, like who? Like, it's like, it's almost like Jabari? Like, what? Not Jabari. Like, bro, nobody tells Jabari shit for shit, bro. Like, nobody, right? And it's like, but here you come in, collective, and, you just kind of like, change that. You light up this person's path, you activate their heart space, right? And they honor that about you, okay? They want to be protective of this connection, of your love, okay? And they are so appreciative of when you are understanding of them. And I don't get that this is like a bad person where it's like, you know, like they gaslight you and they go, oh, thank you so much for understanding. Like, this isn't giving like even like Mean Girls vibes. Like, it's not that. It's just kind of like this person just damn sure ain't perfect, right? And it's like, well, who the hell is? Okay, I mean, are you going to persecute them for that when you are them? They are you, right? And they're saying, you know, I love you because you make me feel special. You know, it's like in spite of the imperfections, which, I mean, hell, where is the perfection? Let's find it quickly, right? Because it really doesn't exist. You know, I say that tongue in cheek, of course. Those that know. But it's like, you know, you almost like task this person with like celebrating. Like, it's like if this person's awkward, right? You're like, yes, you are, babe. You're sexy when you're awkward. Look at you slaying, right? With your awkward ass, right? And it's like, you know, but you don't even say it to the point where it's like you're like low key just like gaslighting the situation or their awkwardness, right? You're like literally just genuinely 11:01 on the clock and 11:06 on the timer. That's so crazy. So, you know, you bring balance to this person. I just saw 11:11. Damn sure twin flame energy. Hello, hey, hi. Okay. But you also like task this person with like honoring themselves. Okay. So that means that you are a lot of love, right? You've done a lot of work. This is how you're able to understand. It's almost like, you know, you're guiding this person just a few steps here more, right? You know, and you know, maybe even like at times dangling a carrot of sorts, you know, in love and in light, of course, not in a manipulative manner, just to guide this person. You're giving heavy guide vibes, right? And so they're coming through, you know, really just kind of in an attempt. It's almost giving like, well, you know, I would hope to 11:55 in the timer. Like it's my intention, my wish, my desire to, again, reciprocate your energy. But I don't know that this person literally can at this moment or this part of the timeline. Okay. Yeah, this card says you can't blame gravity for falling in love. You allowed somebody who really doesn't operate in that vibe, that vibration, that understanding, that heart space, right? To really learn about what that life is. And really by that life, I'm really talking love, you guys. This is love. I mean, this person's saying, like, you make me complete. It's giving, that's why you're like the belle of the ball. You are literally Belle, and you've tamed the beast, right? And through, again, this isn't, you know, like, hey, I'm great at being a dominatrix. Want to see how? Here's my whip, right? Like, this isn't any kind of manipulative. It's literally like this is somebody who was in, again, that goddess like energy, right? Whether incarnated goddess energy or not, like dead ass, right? Or, you know, you could be even you know, manifesting even with the essence, the energy of Yeshua, okay? Because we have those threes coming out. I'm looking at 13, 17 on the timer, right? There's a lot of change up ahead, a lot of communication coming. We're going to take a look at what that might look like between the divine feminine and the divine masculine in just a few moments here. I'm going to be pulling from the Liz Harrison divine masculine, divine feminine messages of love decks. Okay. Excuse any noise you hear in the background. That's my love bug coming in. I'm grateful to say that. You know, it's so interesting because this life can really be quite fragile, you guys. Be mindful, you know, this isn't a doom and gloom message by any means, but just be mindful to be grateful for some things that people call small stuff, right? Like, for instance, right now I'm grateful that, you know, there is a sense of security and safety and a sense of home in my life, right? And I honor that and I appreciate it. And why would I do that? Because, you know, I appreciate it and I honor it, right? And so as you do that, you get more of that, you know what I mean? And so even if we're talking about something besides whatever we're talking about currently, right? Like, so career, money comes to mind. Same deal there. The more you talk about it, you magnify the energy, the focus, the intention, the vibe, you know, the more that you can't help but allow the path to become beautified. And I gather this is the epitome of the change that you allowed this person to essentially co-create on the back end of a realization of what a gift you are, right? And they're saying, I miss the time we shared. Okay, this is coming through the divine feminine energy. But I'm really getting, this could be the divine masculine's divine feminine energy coming through here. 15:10 on the timer and 11:05 on the time. Look at those angel numbers. What do they really help round out the message? And as you saw, collective, this one landed on the camera. And it says, I am becoming stronger every day. So someone out there really wants someone to know, like, listen, like, don't count me out, right? Like, I remember, what is that? There's this song, collective. It's not new by any means. Let me pause this so I can figure out. Okay, so this is the song coming through the channel. The channeled message, Sarah McLachlan, I Will Remember You. Okay. And let's see here. It says, miss the time we shared coming out, recall. Okay. And this song speaks of, you know, don't let your life pass you by, weep not for the memories. Remember the good times that we had? I let them slip away from us when things got bad. How clearly I first saw you smiling in the sun. I want to feel your warmth upon me. I want to be the one. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memories. It's funny how we feel so much, but we cannot say a word. We are screaming inside, oh, we can't be heard. More afraid to lose, clinging to a past that doesn't let me choose. Where once there was a darkness, a deep and endless night, you gave me everything you had. Oh, you gave me life. So this is somebody, chills, yeah, I'm like literally vibrating. This is somebody 17:11 on the timer and 11:09 on the clock, where you've got a history of like try again, perhaps even, right? Oh my gosh, why does it keep flying to the phone? It's just like, it's so strong. It's wanting to, it's almost like, you know, if I could reach the phone to like give you this. I promise you love, right? Again, there's this history, as you can see. It's like I can't even get the message out of the channel out fast enough. This person's very emphatic. Like, I am becoming stronger every day. Like, I promise you love. Like, I'm in it to win it now. I miss the time we shared. Like, I value you now, right? And it's so interesting because I really kind of can't get around the look how, I mean, this is quite aggressive, right? For you know, feminine energy. Okay. I just can't get around that this is somebody who really has tapped into the heart space and ultimately fucked around and found out they're feminine, right? Take the energy as it resonates, but I mean, this is, you know, it's like we go from, you know, like we're easing into this conversation, like, well, I missed the times we shared. And then it's like, talk to me. You know, it's like, even from a female, right, it's giving masculine energy. So I don't know if there's, if I'm just honing in on the LGBTQ plus aspect of this connection, right? And or because, you know, general collective message, right, makes sense that I would, okay. Or if this is, you know, really rounding out the aspect of the personality or personalities of this person, right? Or on the other side of this activation energy, whereby, you know, it's like this person is like, wow, I've got feminine energy. Like, feminine energy does A, B, and C, question mark, right? This person wants you to know, like, whatever love and light you're sending them, they feel it. You know, I'm sure, I'm assuming it's appreciated. I mean, yeah, they're saying, you know, I want you to know I care. Like, so if this is a connection where it's like, you almost thought, well, is this dead ass just like about ass? Like 11:11 on the timer. Yeah, that's a twin flame, 1944. 11:11 on the clock, I mean, not the timer. You know what I mean. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this person was dishonest and conflicted and maybe causing conflict, but they're literally coming through to be like, again, changed, right? It's like, here I am now, though. Like, not just a dog, the dog, as in the God. No, let me stop. Um, again, there's this change, transition energy, chariot energy. Um, I'm also hearing emperor energy. Yeah, it's funny because it's talking about loyalty, yes, but also reliability, right? That would be emperor vibes for sure. It's like this person is like really, yeah, they're literally in their head, but like in almost a toxic manner, only because it's like involving escapism as well as obsession, if I'm being honest, right? About like how they're gonna like come in and like prove to you that like in fact, they are changed. It's like it's kind of like, an answer to like, why the hell are the cards just like immediately just like going down to the camera? You know what I mean? Like trying to literally physically go through the phone. So interesting, right? And it could be because, for some of you, you've waited like hella time for this, right? For what? For a second chance again, and you're like, I don't even how many seconds of a second chance, should I engage or submit myself to, right? Like, yeah, like you were like, I think it's probably giving time to heal, right? Time to choose myself to walk away. And it's like at that moment, that's when this person just kind of took this intuitive hit to be like, it's almost giving like red alert spiritual energy, right? This person could tell like, wait a minute, like somebody else was in your energy, right? This person could tell like, oh damn, like they're actually calling my bluff, right? So this person probably tried to friend zone you after asking you to compete for their time and attention and all of that immature jazz. Just like Flynn Twains. Wow. Just like twin flames could do. Definitely need to cleanse the chakras. All right. Crystal quartz, clear quartz coming to mind for sure. Especially if you resonate with having, I almost said a mental block and I'm trying to say a throat chakra blockage. Yeah, see, there's this like yes, no, maybe, so I don't know, how about now kind of energy. This card stating maybe we're just too different, right? How could you still love me after all I've done, right? The self-defeatist type of martyrisms, right? I don't know if I can meet your expectations. It's like, well, either you know what the expectations are or you don't, right? Like, if you don't, just ask for clarification. But it's like they know. Do you see what I mean? And that's where I go, this is red flag energy, right? Literally, like, not okay. Okay, so be mindful of that. This person could have a coke addiction as well. But, when you guys get together, I mean, it's real. The passion's there. It's not in your head, right? It's not a fantasy. And this person's saying, in case you wondered, in case you still care, this connection does still affect me. And they're looking to come in, and communicate. Obviously, like we've been stating, hello, hey, hi, right? They're saying my heart is telling me to just do it, like Nike, right? Could be some significance to Nike or sneakers. This person could be a sneakerhead or you. And this person could have had to level up in a lesson of authenticity, okay? Because this card says, I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. So there could have been some naysayers of the connection, right? Like, nah, you don't want that one, right? Like, not her, not him, right? There could have been people that even, because this is coming out again, you guys, so that's double the energy. There could have been people that were like, dude, you're not, like, bro, you could maybe bag that for like a weekend, you know what I mean? But like, you're not going to keep that, right? And this person was like, damn, it's almost like if I hit that and I lose it, you know what I mean? If I, then what will happen to me? Question mark, right? Your words linger on my mind. Yeah, like you're quite intoxicating to this person. I don't know that they're outwardly open about that, right? But it's like there's something about them where they're like reserved because they're trying to almost, it's almost like don't unalive me, right? Like if I go down this rabbit hole with you, is it safe? Question mark. Right? They're saying, I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. So this person, whether yesterday, right now, or tomorrow, right? Really did have to pay to play, right? Whatever fuck shit went down, on the strength of their strengths and weaknesses and all of that, right? They had to eat that, right? Yeah, I mean, this person could have started shit where there wasn't shit needed to be started. You know what I mean? And not even like in an egoic sense, or even in like a territorial sense. Literally in the sense of just literally what it is. Like, do you need to start a fart? Excuse me. Do you need to start a fight? Question mark. No. Do you need to start an argument? Usually not, right? Do you need to create conflict? I advise against it. And hell, do you need to fart? Maybe somebody out there does. I wish I could take it back. I feel that. Okay, I just had a faux pas there. My bad. But in all honesty and in all seriousness and candor, this person is in remorseful energy. All right, and this is probably par for the course of what? Karma. Yeah. Hit that earth. Because I have to dislodge. Oh my god, dislodge head. So maybe somebody has a large ass. That's cool. All right, yeah, this person's saying, you're always on my mind. I can't even make it up. And we already had the obsessed energy. It's like, hello, we already know, okay? But there's something about, like, it's not the right time. What's this card say even? It says, I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship, okay? So this person, is screaming, still needs healing, right? Not done bacon. Because how are you going to be obsessed, right? But know damn well the whole entire time, like, you can't or won't or don't, right? I mean, I would like clarification on that, you guys. Like, what are your thoughts on that? This obsessed card says, I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time, stalk your socials, and I hope I run into you when I'm out. But again, this is not the right time, right? It says, I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. It's like, well, do you have time to stalk the socials? Like, it's also giving, do you have time to take a shit? Then you have time to call me, reach out, communicate, be open. See, there's some blockages here, guys, beyond that of the throat, if you're asking me, just saying. Because no way it stops in the throat, bruh. Like, that's a little... I don't like it, puppy. I don't like it. Okay, it says, yeah, here we go. Look, I'm not making it up. I didn't even make this oracle. Here we go, in case you wondered what it was. I don't fucking know. There we go. I don't know. Is it upside down? Is it around? Is this real? Let's see. I abandoned people to make myself feel important. How many red flags are we at? How many are we up to, you guys? Was it 3? Was it 9? Do we know? Was it up? Was it down? This person saying, please forgive me, right? But even then, it's like I'm sorry doesn't want to come out. It's like a request of you. It's not even an ownership up to the fuck shit, right? But then they want to be like, well, I love you. Like, it makes it better. It's like, yeah, and, okay. Interesting that this should come out, okay, because usually soulmates and one-sided relationships kind of aren't the vibe, you know what I mean? This person could be at a long distance, doesn't have to be the case, but it's just screaming that this person still is on the aspect of the path whereby they need healing. Okay. Pull from this one and close out session with your chart placements and all of that jazz, right? Okay. Okay, let's see here. Alright. See, they're just really strong energies. I can't even... It says, the way we left things haunts me. I try to push it away. See, there's that escapism again. See how it's like this person just really needs to be balanced in their mental space, which really is ultimately at its root the heart space, at least, right? I've had a sudden realization about my life and about our connection, right? I worry about being able to come up to your expectations. Again, this person really, you could be guiding towards the area that you've been at, right? On this path of ascension. I know I act cold and indifferent sometimes. It's a defense mechanism. So again, I did pick up that this person is quite guarded. That's for sure. Okay. A lot of big changes have happened. I'm trying to figure things out. So again, karma, right? Makes sense. Okay. Please have patience. It may not seem so, but I'm getting it slowly, but I am. So again, this person, is really playing catch up. They're intending to do so, it seems, to come through the cards that way, right? At this point. So that's really healthy, really positive, very promising. All right, 3101 on the timer. And I'm going to go ahead and close out session now, you guys. Hopefully this is giving you the clarity that you were looking for. I really enjoyed this this reading overall because it's really giving like the energy of like, yeah, exactly, like a sigh, like a like, like not even like the one where you're like, oh my god, like not another thing, dot dot dot, but like the I'm satiated, I'm content, or it is finished, right? The mission is completed, right? So I've got a U coming out. Ulysses comes to mind. Aries, strong energy coming out for the win for chart placements. That could be your person's chart placements or your chart placements, as well as first, middle, or last name, initials, collective, right? So take them as they resonate. Okay, we've got Sagittarius coming out. All right, I do see Pisces at the bottom of the deck, but we'll see. Got N. All right. I do see F at the bottom of the deck, as well as a G being highlighted to me, as well as an R. Okay, maybe for Ricky Bobby. No, I'm just kidding. We had an N. My goodness. All right, so maybe somebody's got two N's coming out, right? We've got a B. Okay, Pisces actually did come out, you guys, as well as Leo. Hopefully this has given you the clarity. 3233 on the timer. You guys, thank you for spending some time with me. I really appreciate you, and I look forward to being on the live with you soon, that's for sure. I miss the hell out of my collective. Love and light. Mwah!